What is up, my limitless lifestyle legends? Happy Training Tuesday. Kira was going to do the training today, but she ran into a pickle. So you get me 2 weeks in a row. So here we go. By the way, if you're watching this live, comment below, say, hey, I'm doing this on Zoom. And so if you are watching it live, I'm not going to see your comment until I get on there and check it. But I will comment back. Okay. So I wanted to get on here because I saw a Instagram reel the other day about how to improve your body image. And I was actually just talking to Miss Becca Lynn, who's been in the group for a while, about this because we just had a game plan call and it was extremely relevant to her and her situation. And so I thought I'd share my perspective on the situation because she's going to share her notes too on the call. But anyway, so I titled this 3 ways that you can improve your body image that have nothing to do with weight, size, what you look in the mirror, what you look like in the mirror, etc. Okay. Because a lot of people, when they think of what their body image is, it's like, oh, how much I weigh and what I look like in the mirror and how confident when I put my clothes on, blah, 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 right? But if we shift the focus, okay, now, especially as women and moms, our bodies change a lot, okay? The more kids you have, the more your body becomes something that you never expected, right? And so a lot of us, and we're bombarded by the media that tells us exactly what a woman is supposed to look like, okay? And this is something that I have found and I've actually encouraged it a lot the entire time I've been a personal trainer, coach of some kind, because I've noticed it in myself and I've noticed it in all of my clients that when we shift the focus to what your body can do, and you set a goal outside of the weight and a goal outside of what I look like in the mirror, whether or not I have 6-pack abs. Like when you start focusing on goals that you have 100% control over, that have nothing to do with what the scale says, the likelihood of you winning and feeling really, really good and also probably losing weight and looking amazing in the mirror at the same time is super likely, okay? Now, back in the day, I used to call it the shower principle. Okay. Now this came, I think I was watching, I want to say it was 30 Rock, but I don't know. Anyway, it was some show and they called it the shower principle. And essentially, your best ideas come to you in the shower. And the reason that the best ideas come to you in the shower is because you're not focusing on showering. Like you're not focusing on whatever is going on in your brain. You're focusing on showering, right? And while you're mindlessly focusing on showering, your brain is just like churning, right? It's going. And then boom, your answers come to you, like the answer that you've been waiting for, right? And so back in the day, I used to call it the shower principle because along the same lines, if your focus is not on weight loss, if your focus is not on what you look in the mirror, what you look like in the mirror, if your focus is not on what size you are, and your focus is mindlessly, right, on something else, like improving your strength, improving your endurance, and improving your flexibility, or better yet, all 3, your body image, not only will your positive body image will increase because 1, you're stronger, 2, you can run faster, you have better endurance, 3, you're more flexible, right? You will look at your body different when you know that you used to only be able to lift 20 pounds and now you can lift 50. You will look at your body different when you know you couldn't even run around the block and now you can run a whole 2 miles without stopping. You will look at your body different, right? And if you focus on, like, if you can't even touch your toes and you work on it consistently, and then all of a sudden you can touch your toes, you will look at your body differently. Okay. And what's cool about that is as you're focusing on strength, endurance, flexibility, right? Maybe you pick up yoga, you pick up weight training, you download some running app that like teaches you, gets you ready to run a 5K. Okay. If you do those things, guess what usually happens in the meantime? You lose weight. You drop pant sizes. You look better in the mirror. But you were not focused on the weight, the mirror, or the size. You were focused on something completely different and mindlessly attacking it, right? Like when you're in the shower, you are just cleaning. That's what you're focusing on. You make sure you're getting all the stuff, right? And then boom, the best idea ever, okay? If you're just in there working out, working hard, building muscle, running hard, increasing your distances, and you're constantly stretching and you're doing yoga and you're getting really good at all these poses, don't you think that one day you would actually probably be 10 to 15 pounds heavier all of a sudden naturally? Because you probably would, right? And so with my clients way back in the day, I used to do this like 10 years ago. If I had a client that was struggling with their weight loss journey, right? They plateaued or they felt like they were stuck or whatever, they couldn't see any differences. I would make them set an external goal that had nothing to do with it. I would say, I want you to set a goal. Sometimes for some people it was doing pull-ups. For some people it was running their first half marathon. For some people it was being able to bench, 150 or whatever. But like every single person had something that motivated them outside of the weight and all that stuff. Okay. And I can say for myself too, the more I focus on what my body is capable of, the more I feel confident looking in the mirror because I know I'm strong, right? I know I am because I prove it to myself every single day when I'm at the gym, right? I prove it. So I can't deny the fact that I'm strong. So when I look in the mirror, I look strong because I am, right? If you know that you are capable of running a marathon tomorrow because you train all the time and you know you're capable of that, you look at your body and you're like, dang, girl, you're freaking awesome, right? Like, I think honestly, that's why I choose to do the things that I do for fun, right? I run Spartan races. I sign up for powerlifting events. I do all this crazy stuff because honestly, the more I can challenge my body and like say that I conquered it, the better. And my body image increases, like my positive body image is like way better, all of the stuff. So shift your focus to what your body is capable of and then go after that and attack it.